to know the top 10 bets today according to data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world. I'm long as I'm probable. You track that data every single day to get you the best results possible. And last week, I have to admit, was a dog shit week by our standards on the channel. We started so hot in March, racking up over 25 units. I had to give some of those back last week, but that's the ebbs and flows of betting. We always talk about it honestly here. I hate it. I hate when it happens. I don't want to be one of those YouTube channels that opens up apologizing with every video. But this week, we're going to get it back on track, and it starts today. So let's get going with your top 10 bets for Monday, March 25th. And it starts off, as always, the man to thumbnail, Miles Turner, under 6.5 rebounds. Best bet right now is a 50% probability of hitting, according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world. That's the key part. That 50% probability allows you to properly price bets and to know if you're getting into a good bet or a bad bet. In this case, at plus 110 odds, that is a good bet because that is like the sportsbook paying you 10% VIG on a 50% probability bet. So Miles Turner, under 6.5 rebounds, take it at plus 110 odds, and you get a 4.4 probability score for Miles Turner, under 6.5 rebounds. Keontae George, guy benefiting a lot from the playing time going around. It seems like no Jordan Clarkson again today. So Keontae George under 5.5 assists, a 52% probability of him going under. Best bet is at plus 100 odds. So again, this one, a 50% probability at plus 100 odds. It's basically like the sportsbook not charging you VIG because any 50-50 bet for the most part is going to be at minus 110 odds. This one's at 52% probability, plus 100 odds, and that gets a 4.2 probability score. Of course, our expected value calculation, our EV calculation that tells you how much more money the bet will win you than it would lose you if it were played infinitely. Of course, college basketball too. Good day to be betting that. So make sure to check the Probably app yourself. Go get it for yourself. 50% off the promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe or 7-day free trial, which I'll leave in the pinned comments down below on the App Store. Brandon Miller under 25.5 PRAs, a 55% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet right now is at minus 111 odds, and it gives this bet a 4.6 probability score for Brandon Miller, who is no Reggie Miller, but he is under 25.5 PRAs. Question in hindsight, was Reggie Miller good? I don't know his true shooting percentage offhand. Gotta think he was. Had some fond memories of him putting up, what was it, 15 and 10 seconds against the Knicks when I was a kid. Very little kid, to be clear. But there we go. Jared Jackson Jr. under 30.5 PRAs, 54% probability of him going under here. Best bet is at minus 105 odds, and it gives bet a 5.2 probability score for Jared Jackson under 30.5 PRAs. Jared Jackson, one of those players, up and down always. We didn't do any long shot money lines on Friday, and of course they hit. I think the Raptors one hit for both the quarter and the half, so that's how that goes. But not today. We're not going to add a full game money line. We will go to Karis LeVert though, under 1.5 made threes, a 46% probability of this one hitting. Definitely some risk on this one. Karis LeVert has a ball in his hands a lot with Max Strus, with Donovan Mitchell out, but we will take him. So not a great 3-point shooter. So under 1.5 made threes, a 46% probability. Best bet is at plus 125 odds, and gives this bet a 4.2 probability score for Karis LeVert. 1.5 made threes. Spurs money line. Trey Mann over 4.5 assists, a 47% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet is at plus 124 odds, and it gives bet a 4.8 probability score for Trey Mann over 4.5 assists, representing, again, it's March Madness, so he's got to wear his college jersey in the gift that we pulled in from Giphy. Bogdan Bogdanovic over 3.5 assists, a 55% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet is at minus 105 odds, and it gives this bet a 6.4 probability score. For Bogdan Bogdanovic over 3.5 assists, probably one of the best bets we will have on the card today. Hawks Celtics under 224.5, a 51% probability of this bet going under 224.5 and Hawks Celtics. The best is at plus 105 odds, and it gives bet a 4.8 probability score for Hawks Celtics under 224.5. Raptors first. Let's get to the Nets. All right, we'll throw this one on. Again, we missed it on Friday because I was too scared to put it in long shot money lines, and of course we got smoked anyway, so we'll throw it in today. Raptors first quarter money line. We want to get to 30 units in March. It's looking harder by the day. We're going to try. Most of your bets on DraftKings. Something to keep in mind is they take a while to put up the halves and quarters bets on DraftKings. It's very annoying sometimes because I usually place these bets the moment I finish the video, put them on our Excel tracking sheet, then take them all myself. And then sometimes on DraftKings, it's like, oh yeah, they don't have first half lines and quarter lines up because it's DraftKings bullshit because they're trying to screw you probably. Jaylen Brown under 5.5 rebounds, a 50% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet is at plus 108 odds, and it gives bet a 4.2 probability score for Jaylen Brown under 5.5 rebounds tonight versus the Hawks. Good amount of Hawks Celtics bets tonight. Donte DiVincenzo under 3.5 made threes, a 49% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at plus 114 odds. So again, close to a 50-50. Plus 114 odds. Good bet to take. 5.1 probability score on this one for Donte DiVincenzo under 3.5 made threes. Josh Hart under 5.5 assists, a 55% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at minus 110 odds. Gives about a 5.1 probability score for Josh Hart under 5.5 assists. I think we are at 10. Let's see if we can sneak in a few more here. Bradley Beal over 26.5 PRAs, a 55% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at minus 110 odds, and it gives about a 5.2 probability score for Bradley Beal over 26.5 PRAs. Already hitting under on Hawks Celtics. Not going to take another one. Hopefully everybody healthy for the Celtics. That would make this easier for this one to hit. Derek White under 24.5 PRA is a 49% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at plus 114 odds, and it gives that a 4.8 probability score of Derek White under 24.5 PRAs. And something to keep in mind if you're a DFS player. For Derek White, anytime one of Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, especially two of them, Jason Tatum as well, Derek White just soaks up usage and really every time goes nuts. And it's something that I think a lot of people miss out on. Derek White, quietly very good right now, even though, Celtics fans know, I guess, not a lot of other people. Last bet, lads, of the card here. I really hate Karis LeVert unders on rebounds. There's just so much court time for him. It's hard for him to hit the under, but the data's the data, the math is the math. We got to trust it here, even with the week being what it is last week. Karis LeVert under 5.5 rebounds, a 63% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at minus 150 odds, and it gives about a 4.4 probability score for Karis LeVert under 5.5 rebounds. Of course, we have bets here going, and really, in particular for March Madness today. Really, by tomorrow, I would say I wouldn't be betting it. For Thursday and Friday games, the lines get so efficient over the course of the week that really right now is the best time to go on and place those bets for March Madness. So keep that in mind here. Of course, we have that data for you at probably.com/subscribe. Women's March Madness too. We also fixed that over the weekend. I've had an issue with one of our probability sources, figured out what was wrong with it. So it's up and back live here. Men's college basketball, women's college basketball, NBA, MLB coming up with opening day soon. All these things here we have at your fingertips at Probably. So check it out for yourself at probably.com/subscribe. Use that promo code FIRST to get half off your first month or even your first year. And of course, go to the App Store as well or check the pinned comment to get a 7-day free trial. No video coming tomorrow and probably Wednesday too, because we're going to be in Miami trying to close hopefully some investments for Probably here. That is the hope, is that we can make this a quick little demo day, get some checks, come back and do the work. So no video coming, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. More to come from Probably soon. Of course, the best betting data we can find, and we will show you the results here, show you the efforts every single day. Follow me at Chris Spags. Follow us at Probly app. I'll be back soon with more. So enjoy your days. Good luck. Bye. Did I